Deep within the Milky Way galaxy, far from the noise and bustle of Earth, lies a cosmic spectacle that captivates the heart before the eye. There, in the constellation Cassiopeia, the Spirit Nebula stretches forth like a masterpiece painted by the Almighty. It is not merely a cloud of gas and dust, but a stage for stars, where stellar life was formed in profound silence. Imagine yourself soaring through space, drawing ever closer to this glowing red nebula, witnessing columns of gas rising like colossal towers, and enormous bubbles formed by stellar winds like the first breath of the universe. Among these clouds, small but radiant stars hide, striving to break through the darkness to illuminate the cosmos once more. The Spirit Nebula is not alone. Beside it, the Heart Nebula stands as if they were a soul and a heart in an eternal dance, symbolizing the cosmic love that binds the parts of the galaxy together, with every flash of light, with every stellar explosion. When you gaze upon the images of this nebula captured by our telescopes, you will feel that the beauty here is more than just colors. Rather, it is a message from the depths of time, that life, however small it may seem, always begins from a point of light in a sea of darkness, by the creation and decree of God Almighty. It cannot be seen with the naked eye due to its faint apparent magnitude of approximately 6.5. A medium or large telescope with filters such as H-alpha is required. The best time for observation in the Northern Hemisphere is from October to February. The name is inspired by its shape in astronomical images, where it appears as a spirit next to a heart, giving it a poetic character in naming celestial bodies. The Soul Nebula, a complete explanation. The Soul Nebula, also known as Westerhout 5, or sometimes the Embryo Nebula, due to its fetal-like shape in certain images, is a vast emission nebula and H2 region in the constellation Cassiopeia. It is a prominent star-forming complex in the Perseus arm of the Milky Way, famous for its intricate structures of glowing gas, dark dust lanes, and embedded star clusters. The nebula earns its popular name from its vague resemblance to a human torso or soul-like form when imaged alongside its western neighbor, the Heart Nebula, IC 1805, together forming the iconic heart and soul pair. Physical characteristics. Type: Emission Nebula, H2 region, energized by young, hot stars. Apparent size: 150 by 75 arc minutes, about the area of 4 full moons. Magnitude: approximately 6.5. Faint but observable in dark skies with telescopes or long-exposure imaging. The nebula glow is primarily from ionized hydrogen, H-alpha emission at 656 nanometers appearing red, with contributions from oxygen, blue-green, and sulfur in narrowband images. Location and observation. Located in Cassiopeia at RA0, 2 hours, 55 minutes, 24 seconds. DC plus 60 degrees, 24 minutes, 36 seconds. The Soul Nebula lies in the northern sky and is circumpolar for most Northern Hemisphere observers, never sets. It is best viewed in autumn-winter. Nearby objects include the Heart Nebula, IC 1805 to the west, the Fishhead Nebula, IC 1795, and the obscured galaxies Maffei 1 and 2. Structure and embedded objects. The Soul Nebula is sculpted by powerful stellar winds and ultraviolet radiation from massive O and B-type stars in its embedded open clusters. These forces create huge evacuated cavities, pillars, and bubbles, similar to the famous Pillars of Creation in the Eagle Nebula, but on a larger scale. Pillars of dense gas and dust point toward the central clusters, with new stars forming at their tips in a process called triggered or sequential star formation. Younger stars are found progressively farther from cavity centers.
Discovery and naming.
American astronomer Edward Emerson Bernard discovered the open cluster IC 1848 photographically in the late 1890s. It was included in the Second Index Catalog, 1908. Dutch astronomer Gart Westerhout catalogued the extended radio emission as W5 in the 1950s. Stuart Sharpless included it as SH2-199 in his 1959 catalog of H2 regions. The popular name Soul Nebula emerged in modern astrophotography due to its shape and pairing with the Heart Nebula.
Scientific significance.
The Soul Nebula is an active stellar nursery, with stars forming over the past approximately 1 million years. Young, massive stars excavate cavities while compressing surrounding gas to trigger new generations of stars. Infrared telescopes like Spitzer and WISE reveal hidden young stellar objects and warm dust, showing star formation continuing today. It exemplifies how massive stars influence their environment through feedback processes. The Soul Nebula remains one of the most spectacular examples of galactic star formation, blending beauty and violent stellar birth in a dynamic cosmic landscape. I hope you like our stories of the skies. Until we meet again, I wish you a clear sky.